Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of Teen Titans Roll. I am your wonderful fifth dimensional game master, a geek for fun, and thank you so much for all the support and all the comments you've been giving to our first episode. It really kind of took me by surprise. If you haven't watched that first session, that goes over our character creation and a short little one-shot adventure where we all desperately try and learn the mechanics. Check that episode out so you got a full thing to gauge, and then come back for this one. Basically, we're going with the Masks, a new generation system, so if we make any mistakes, don't be too hard on us. We're still learning this, and like the Teen Titans, hopefully we'll be growing into magnificent, amazing, glorious heroes as our adventure continues. So, all of that said, I hope you enjoy this episode, and outside of the announcements, let us begin another episode of Teen Titans Roll! Okay, so it has been a few hours since the battle versus Zardu. We have not fully passed into the next day yet. We are in the early hours of the morning. Outside of Jump City, the moon is still full. The night sky is very peaceful compared to the chaos that happened a few hours earlier. The Titans managed to group together and celebrate the victory, but there wasn't really much time between cleanup to actually talk about it, so everyone kind of went their own ways. The one person, at least, that we focus on, who is definitely still up, is Dick Grayson, who is in his own room with a giant screen monitor being contacted about his mission from yesterday by his mentor, Batman. Batman, we see, is an older man. He's not quite in like his 50s, but he's definitely like in his early 40s. He's a bulky, burly, prime specimen of a warrior with battle scars all over his costume. It's clear that he's just come back from fighting with someone. His cape's kind of torn, and his scowl is even somehow scowlier than Batman normally is. We don't know specifically what Dick and Batman have been talking about. That remains between them. But as we tune in, as the panel zooms in closer, we get to hear Batman near the end of one of his conversations, giving his response to Dick Grayson's report. So, this has been your first adventure as team leader. It's something that I respect, but don't agree with. The Justice League has made many attempts to make me a leader of their team. I've always denied it, and I thought I taught you to do the same. I'm just curious, why take this role? Why operate in the daylight?
Because Superman seems to have plenty of fun doing it, and I figured I would.
You've been spending too much time with Clark. It's rubbing off on you. It's making you forget your training. What you need to do, and what I will instruct you to do, and what I've always respected about you more than Jason, is I thought you knew when to pull back, when to keep things quiet. You did a good job against Waller. You didn't let her get under your skin. You did well. But the rest of it was too loud. If it was me, I wouldn't tell your team about the next things I'm going to say to you. I wouldn't do team meetings. I wouldn't play buddy or friends. These powered individuals, they are your tools to use, and you should use them effectively. That's what we do in this war, soldier. That's how we win. Cadmus and Superboy are connected. I haven't really figured out everything that needs to be known, but there's a direct lead in that boy's genetic system. The museum...
Don't you think we would get way more info out of Superboy if we just told him about the connection and tried to work with him?
Do you know Clark Kent still hasn't shared his identity with the boy? And you expect him to be open to you? These Kryptonians
But
aren't what
he's
you
my
think
friend.
they are.
I'm sure he can open up to me.
You're making a very big mistake. It's something that I don't want you have to go through what I went through with Harvey. And we both know what he turned out like. Don't put too much trust in people, Dick. It's gonna get you hurt. Okay? Okay.
If you say so.
Okay. So, the main reason I wanted to call you is that museum. The mayor of the town, Flashman, seems to be keeping it as his personal trophy room. He's been getting things which aren't historical artifacts, which are dangerous weapons, and using his political collections to put them on display, as if it's some kind of joke. I don't know exactly what his aim here is, but don't trust that mayor, and keep an eye on that museum. I've got to report back to Jason, but I'll be contacting you in the coming days. Batman out. And it's like the screen just whoop, goes, and we're left with Dick alone in his room as the the shadow of his mentor looms large.
This is when Dick goes into his full broody mode, which no one else gets to see.
Okay. Couple hours pass, and it's daylight. It's the new day. And the Titans have full layout of the tower. I'm posting in the chat right now a list of what your tower actually contains in terms of like places you can come visit. And then you'll all have free reign to choose where your character wants to be and what they want to be doing right now in the early hours of the morning. Remember, like everyone's just got up. Some of you may even be asleep, but just to gauge of who to start with, what's Starfire up to in Titan's Tower on the first day after the battle with Zardu?
I think that Starfire is probably just and it's still the same day, right? It's just like later in the evening.
Well, now it's a new morning.
Now it's the new day. Okay. I think that Starfire probably didn't sleep very much last night. She's kind of freaking out. She sort of feels like she ruined their first like big mission together by like just kind of doing her own thing and stuff. So she probably didn't get a lot of sleep last night and is just kind of like sitting up in her room, just like looking out the window, just being like forlorn. She's in her feelings.
Okay. Where is she in her feelings though? Like what place specifically would you like her to be? Is like she just in her room, or is she going
in her room? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's in her room. She's being a little solitary.
Mm-hmm. What about Superboy? How's he spending his morning after a battle with his first Kryptonian?
So, to relieve some stress, he's spending time in the garage. He's working on a motorcycle, fixing it up and stuff, or at least pretending to. He has a laptop out while he's under it, or I don't know how motorcycles work. He has YouTube open, looking up tutorials and stuff. He feels like he needs to have an excuse to actually wear the jacket rather than it just looking cool. But he's just trying to not think much about the fact that he threw up in front of all his new teammates in the last battle.
What about Speedy then?
While not on the list you provided, Speedy's probably going to be in the kitchen, cooking up some breakfast. Yeah, just making some breakfast. Probably would stop by Starfire's room, asked if she wanted to help him prepare some Earth cuisine. But definitely just trying to get a good start to the morning, get a proper meal.
Oh, are you sure you want my
for
help?
Everyone? I mean, more hands is always help.
Okay, and she'll follow.
Plus, it'll give you some first-hand experience on certain aspects of
Yes,
Earth
I'm
culture.
still not sure about some of the food that you have. I tried a hot dog the other day, and that was very interesting.
Yeah, it is a very interesting kind of food.
So I'd follow to
But-
the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Robin, are you still brooding, or are you making an effort to go and visit any of your fellow Titans, or do your own thing?
So Robin is a little bit annoyed because Batman's a prick, and Batman's always going to be a prick. So instead of take out his frustration on his teammates, he's in the library doing what Grant Morrison / Alfred taught him to do as a kid, reading Shakespeare and having fun. So he's just sitting there with a play, reading out loud and trying to chill out.
And then the last, if she's ready, of course, what's Raven up to?
Raven is meditating and just taking some time to chill out and just recenter herself.
Okay, so Robin in the library and Raven meditating, despite having a massive tower between them, are suddenly very, very unable to continue with what they're doing because Superboy is taking a line out of Iron Man's playbook and is blasting his music when he's banging on his bicycle with all of his super strength, and his hearing's already so good, so he kind of just blocks it all out and is rocking it through the tower. Starfire, as
What
you
a
can
dude.
imagine, in the kitchen, isn't exactly being quiet when she's trying to figure out how to cook next to Speedy. So all of this noise.
So we take the baby chickens and we crack them open to scramble them? That doesn't seem
Well,
right.
They're not fertilized. They're
Fertilized. All right. Yes, I
Yeah.
will keep that
So-
in mind.
getting these eggs hopefully doesn't actually harm the chicken, or there's no babies, there's nothing, it's just protein.
Right. Protein. Scrambled protein. That sounds delightful.
Yes, and we're gonna work and add some like vegetables and make it something called an omelet.
An omelet. All right. I'm very interested to try this omelet.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll make some for everyone. We can have breakfast together.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Raven, you are the one who is closest to Superboy's cacophony garage, so your meditation is the one that is getting destroyed, like absolute annihilation. You know, it's like he's got like 5 different stereos all playing different songs. Like no one knows what he's even. How could anyone even listen to this? What are you gonna do?
I open one eye, look around, glare towards his room. I de-levitate, so I come down, walk over to his door, blast it open, and just stand there and glare at him until he pays attention.
I'm gonna take my eyes away from the computer monitor that was teaching me how to repair something. And I'm just gonna stare at her and be like, "What do you want? I'm a little busy here." Wrench.
Oh, you're busy?
I'm gonna turn on the music for her sake, because she's clearly yelling. I can hear her fine.
Or you could just turn it off. It's 2 a.m. You could just turn it off at this point in time.
Well, what are you doing that's so important that I can't listen to my music?
I'm trying to meditate, but you're ruining everything. Just turn the music off. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You have super hearing or something, so it's loud for you too.
Hey, if you want me to leave you alone, then you can go to the other side of the tower. It's a giant T. Go to the left wing of the T.
Or you could turn your music down before I make you turn it down.
What are you gonna make me do? How are you gonna make me turn my music down? I'm just chilling. Hey, you wanna join? You wanna join me repairing my motorcycle? I don't even know what this thing is. How it works.
Why do you own it if you don't know what it even is?
Hey, it's all about the style.
Oh, the aesthetic's more important then.
Until I learn how to ride it.
No, I don't want to help you build your stupid motorcycle or whatever it is. Turn the music down. I'm going to the other room. I better not have to come back in here again.
I turn the music up immediately after she walks out.
Why are you gonna be like that?
Alright, so now the music, if it wasn't already being heard, is now at like human beings and animals cannot survive for long periods against this level of sound waves. It is, everyone in the tower can hear it now, and it is absolutely unavoidable. You have to notice it. It's just like droning, banging music where all the sound chords that from different songs and different like classical rock, pop have all fused together into just a like an Inception type that's just covering the entirety and hurting everyone's ears. So Speedy, Starfire, you are cooking and trying to make a lovely omelette, but it appears there is sound wave attacks happening right now.
Should we go check on Connell? I do believe there is some sound creature attacking him. Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna like stand there and listen for a second. That's not a creature. That's 5 different songs playing at the exact same time.
It is very unpleasant. Is this what Earth music sounds like?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes, but this is not how it's supposed to be enjoyed.
Well, I do not quite enjoy it, but I suppose if Connell is not in trouble, then we should just let him be.
Hopefully he'll stop once breakfast is ready.
Okay.
I have a question. What are you playing it out of? Like, is it a stereo? Like, what are you playing it out of? Or is it several stereos? What's the situation?
It's probably like a real 5 high-tech stereos taken from the Batcave or something.
Okay. I'll handle this later then.
Okay, just I want to make sure he's actually here because Discord might be playing things. Is Robin able to comment on this?
Yeah, my Discord's acting very weird. I hate Discord. Have I got that on mic yet? I did now. Okay. So Robin's okay with loud music, but he doesn't like it when too many songs are going at once. So we're gonna walk over to the garage and knock on Superboy's door and see if he answers.
Okay.
knock. You here?
He rolls his eyes. Another person coming to bother him. It's probably Raven again, so he's gonna turn the music down. And he's gonna swing the door open and he's gonna yell, "Raven, I told you to leave me alone." And then he realizes it's not Raven. Oh, what?
Well, I'll give Raven your message, but how about we get out of the house for a little bit? Because this much sound in this small of a space probably isn't good for anybody. You want to go for a drive?
A drive? That sounds like the perfect thing. I was just looking at some tutorials on how to go on drives.
All right, cool. Well, since you aren't sure about this yet, we can hop on my R-Cycle and just head straight into town. How's that?
That sounds wonderful. R-Cycle. Man, you guys love your themes.
The Batman does not do subtle.
Okay, so you two are, and how like the Titans, well, I'll get into it actually later. So like you two are going on Robin's R-Cycle, which is in the garage next, so you don't have to travel far. Are you just gonna pop off together, or are you gonna let anyone else know that you're going on this bro trip?
I'm going to try and get us to go alone because I'm supposed to keep an eye on Superboy. So I'd prefer it if it was just him and me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Superboy's already annoyed by Raven, so to get out, that's probably fine. Am I gonna have to like, you know, am I have to like hold onto him like this?
I mean, there's a passenger seat, but you can. I won't complain.
No, just hold him. Please just hold him the entire time. That'll be fantastic.
That's how I'm gonna get on. That's how I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna realize that there's a passenger seat. I'm gonna hold on to Robin and see if he realizes.
Okay, so you two take the R-Cycle all the way to the top of the T. Like, you're on the roof, which is just high in the sky. You can see the entire city from this point. Robin presses a button on his cycle that makes a circle on the T lift up as it's holding, and boom, 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 a like ramp starts to come off the T from like the giant T leading across the bay. It's not safe at all, but it's stylish. Robin, you gotta drive up the ramp, I'm assuming, which is gonna be a hard jump to make, so I'm gonna have to make you roll for it to see how well you do.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna use your unleash your powers.
Unleash my powers? Okay. Do I get any boosts from this or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's unleash your powers is you plus freak.
Me plus freak. What is my freak? My freak is 0, and I got a 10.
Okay, so vroom, vroom, vroom. The R-Cycle has like a jet propulsor on the back of it, and then 2 extra jets come out of the side of it, and boom! Faster than Superboy's ever actually experienced, despite having super speed, he is launched off Titan's Tower, holding on to dear life to Robin, as they not only clear the bay, they clear a couple of skyscrapers as well, before sliding down, and with a quick drift, land perfectly on the road and continue their drive. Robin, you've done this before. Superboy, your reaction.
Okay, so Superboy his eyes are like wide. He thinks he's the biggest thing around, and that includes speed. So he didn't think that was possible. But he's just gonna like comment to himself, I didn't think I was gonna throw up in front of my teammates twice in a week, but let's see how this goes.
All right, I'm going to try and slow down a little bit because I can tell he's a little shaken because he's starting to squeeze me really, really tight. And as we're flying and stabilizing in the air, I want to try and interrogate Superboy a little bit just on how much he actually knows about his origins.
Oh, so are you doing one of the moves to do that, or you just want to make that dialogue? So let me actually make sure I've got the exact thing. So that's Pierce the Mask if you want to go like deep.
Okay, yeah, I have to roll for that too, I assume?
Yeah, so roll plus mundane.
Roll plus mundane. Shit, I keep losing my dice. 12. I think my mundane is 0. Yeah, 0, so just 12.
Still a perfect. So you get to ask 3 of these.
All right.
What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to blank? And how could I gain influence over you? So you get to pick 3 of those.
All right, so how could I gain influence over you? What do you intend to do? And what do you want me to do?
Okay. How can I get influence over you? I mean, how do I answer? This is kind of weird.
So, like, this is just you outside of telling Robin, as if you were outside your body, how to get influence over Superboy. What could Robin do for him to get influence over Superboy?
I'd say, really show off, through the various missions together, how that he's a capable leader. Because right now, Superboy's, I think it was the only one that really kind of doubted, Robin as a leader. Because Superboy thinks he should be the best at everything. What was the other two?
What do you intend to do, and what do you want me to do?
What do I intend to do? I intend to chill out and be a superhero, for the most part. But I guess there is part of Superboy that also wants to really find out exactly what's going on with who made him and why he was made. I mean, he knows what he was made, but why? You know what I mean? He wants to find that out. And what do you want me to do? Probably. These are weird questions. And like they're phrased in a comic book way that I'm like, you know, like nobody really talks like this, but I have to think in this way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also awkwardly fighting our characters too, so we're kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair though, an answer you can give is Superboy doesn't know.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, I think for the last one is Superboy doesn't know. Do the other answers work well though?
Yeah, they
Did I
all work
get-
perfectly. Because again, this is due you basically just giving sneaky Robin here cheat codes for how your character will get to like him and like outside of the thing, and gain like a relationship with. So you can answer that as truthfully as possible as you playing your character. And if the answer is this character just doesn't know how they feel, that's being truthful, and that's something he can still use to his advantage. So you answered perfectly. Great job.
Okay.
Okay, so now that I've got a little bit of intel on Superboy that he wants to know about his origins and he wants me to prove I'm a capable leader, I'm going to show off and we're just going to go super fast and do tricks on my motorcycle and then we can cut from there.
Okay, if you're showing off again, that's going to be Alicia Powers, so you're going to roll again, plus freak.
God damn it. Okay. 8.
8, okay. So you do a couple of tricks, and feel free to describe those if you want, but it is nowhere near, like, after how crazy that jump was, is they seem, okay, this is impressive, but it's not. You peaked too early.
Does that happen to you a lot?
It happens to Dick a lot.
That's harsh.
Okay, so unfortunately, like, these are cool. Like, Robin, like, he sees like a ramp to go to a building, and he fires his grappling hook, and they literally just start driving on the side of the building, and then they land off. But then Superboy the whole time just kind of like, neat. Like, he's just like, he was so shell shocked after that initial blast. It's still like your opinion of Robin has raised, but it's not enough for him to gain influence over you.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to drive us back to the tower.
Oh, you're gonna just drive back now. Okay. Unless you have anything you want to say on this, I'll cut back now.
No, I think he'd be like, cool.
Okay. So, as Superboy and Robin have the bromance ride of a century, just a couple of bit outside Titan's Tower, we cut back to Starfire and Speedy, who have finished their amazing omelets. And this will be fun. Both of you roll Alicia Powers to see how well you made the omelets.
Amazing. That's with freak, right?
Yeah, that's for freak.
Plus freak.
Ooh.
Oh man, I've got a negative
12.
with that.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, and I have a +1 to freak.
Let's see. Freak. Okay. That's a 10.
Ah, they're
Nice.
they're the best omelets. They're like the sickest omelets you've ever seen. The smell is amazing. The texture's just perfect. There's like just a little bit of like that like aesthetic like drip of egg like on the plates. Like it's just seasoned as well. Oh my god. Mwah. Absolutely fantastic work from Starfire and Speed. It's even got like a bit of Tamaranian, like extra like seasoning that she's brought along that gives it that extra like pow Nothing on earth looks like these omelets. These are the omelets. And so you take them across to Robin's room first, and he's not in. What's your reaction? And obviously as well, this would go for Superboy as well.
I mean, I suppose he's not here. Should we go see if Connell has survived his tangle with the sound monster that is not a sound monster and is in fact earth music?
Sure. Alright, you go bring him that. I'll see if Raven is hungry as well.
I will do that.
Okay,
party.
so Starfire goes on her way to Connell's empty room. Speedy, since Raven left her room to go speak to Superboy, you actually like bump into each other in the corridor. So you meet Raven when she's not even in her room.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Holds up one of the omelets. You hungry?
Sure. I'm trying to like hide the floating stereos behind me, trying to like lower them casually so you can't see all 5 stereos that are following me down the hallway.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll for that because you're controlling 5 stereos at once. So roll Unleash Your Powers to see how you can actually do that.
All right. 4.
Okay,
Plus
so,
what?
That's plus freak.
So that would be 6.
Okay, so half of them smash and break.
Oops.
But half of them are up there. But Speedy clearly sees you're carrying a bunch of stereos for some reason.
It's best if I don't ask, isn't it?
Yeah, I would just keep moving. Thanks for the omelet, though.
No problem.
Starfire, you have once again repeated the sacred earth knack of knocking on someone's door, and once again you have been rejected because no one's home. What's your move?
I suppose I would just walk back to the kitchen, just sort of like, oh, my best friend and my crush are both missing. This is possibly concerning.
And on your way, you meet Raven. Like as Raven's like about to like go, and you're on like the opposite side of the T. So Raven is like sandwiched in between Speedy and Starfire right now, as like both holding plates of omelets, looking quite like enthusiastic.
Oh, hello, Raven.
Hi. Just
Are you
ignore
having a
the
good morning?
Could be better, but at least it's quiet now.
Oh yes, the sound monster.
Yeah.
Although it looks like you are floating something behind you. What is that?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
How are you with fixing stuff, by the way?
Fixing things? I don't know. How am I
Yeah.
with fixing things? I don't think I have anything that's technical at all on like my character sheet.
There were like a couple of options that you could have picked for that, but like
One of them was
were-
alien tech, but I didn't because
Yeah. So Starfire
because that also required her.
With,
Well, but also that would like require Starfire to be like in contact with her home, and she's very cut off right now, so I didn't want to choose any of those ones. So yeah, like I'm not very informed on how Earth technology works just yet. I'm okay with stuff from my home world, but I'll need to study up, I think.
Okay, well, just do me a favor and don't mention any of this to anybody at all.
I don't think I would have. Oh, okay, I won't. I promise.
Thanks, appreciate it.
and Speedy
I like-
there as well. Yeah. So just
Yeah.
keep the
I can probably take a look at things. I'm okay with technical stuff. But if you want to come eat with us in the kitchen, I'm sure we'd be happy to have your company.
Can you keep your mouth shut though if I show you what I need you to fix?
I think I know what you need me to fix.
Okay, but you can just fix it and just not bring it up again.
Bring what up again?
Exactly. Perfect. I'll come see you in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
Corey, I we'll eat, and I'll show you how Earth music is supposed to be listened to.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Okay, so
Nom 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 nom.
That's me eating. I was just
I have
feeling
no voice
silent.
out either. I don't care yet right now. I'll worry about like characterization more when we hit the live stream. Right now, I'm just worried about playing the game.
okay, so Superboy and Robin have done their dastardly drive-in, and are now, because you can't land on the ramp up there, Robin, you can either choose to drive in the front like a normal person, or you can try and do the roof entrance with your grappling hook to like drive up the T.
If you didn't say like a normal person, I would have just done that. But now I have to do the roof. So thank you for that.
That is how I work, baby. Okay, roll.
God damn it. I keep putting my dice away. I got a 9.
So, once again, straight up the T, jet boosters activated, land up the front, perfect spin landing, and like the drift marks form an R.
Hell yeah.
So Superboy, that's one of those things that is just actually an impressive thing. So now
Whoa!
now Robin has gained influence over you.
Okay, so what does that
That means
mean?
any roll he makes towards you now will get a +1.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it also means now you have more respect for Robin in character and are more likely to open up to him, which is what this whole plan was for him trying to do.
Gotcha. That was pretty sick, man. You should teach me how to fix a motorcycle sometime.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I can get Bruce to buy you one.
That's even better.
Okay, so you two are on the roof right now, and as you're about to walk in, you suddenly see that you're not alone. A very sharply dressed, bow tie wearing, red-haired gal is standing on your roof as if she's been stuck here for a little bit right now. It's Jenny Olsen. Hi, you're Robin, I recognize, and Superboy. Yeah, hi.
Superman.
Superman. Sure, buddy. Are we? Can I get down? Like, I've been up here for like a couple of minutes. I saw you guys leave, and we just kind of missed each other. My ride had to leave really quickly, so I just got dropped up here. Hi. Name's Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Wait, where are we again?
On the top of Titan's Tower. It's like your big
How did
giant T.
How did you end up here?
My ride had to fly off quick, you know. Up and away. Woo.
Why was he here?
Okay, so like, can we go inside? Because it's really cold up here, and I'll explain it all when I'm in
Let's go inside.
non-logics. Yay, cool, awesome, thanks. Hi again, Robin. Wow, you're real. It's ooh. Oh god, he's cute. Okay, yeah, inside place where we go. So you, Jenny, and Superboy go in through the roof, and you enter the room with Speedy, Raven, and Starfire. The whole group is reunited, and you see Jenny.
Oh, hello, a new friend. Would you like some unfertilized chicken protein?
My
I
God.
made it myself.
I only want fertilized chicken protein. I love you. Thank you, strange alien, gorgeous woman. This is great. I should visit him more often.
You're welcome. How old is Jenny supposed to be? Because I feel the need to remind you that my character is 16.
Yeah, but Jenny's 19.
Okay.
She's around Dick Grayson's age, relatively.
I literally. Wait, do I know who this is? I don't remember if I said if I knew who she was.
You know who Lois Lane is, and you know who Superman is, but you probably don't. You probably haven't met Jenny.
Okay.
So Jenny knows who I am, but do I know who she is?
That's up to you.
Yeah, but I know who she is.
She's kind of okay. So because as well, this is like early DC universe. Lois Lane is super famous. Clark Kent is like okay. Jenny Olsen is like Peter Parker level phase, where like, oh, you can see like the name on the thing, and you might have known them as a other name. For people who don't follow other things, you might know that they were called by something else, but they're called Jenny now.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't know it growing up in California.
Because Superman is my really, really sweet uncle who talks to me all the time, and I know his secret identity, I know who Jenny is.
Okay. So, hi. Thank you for the omelet. I really wasn't expecting such a warm welcome. Oh, you guys are cozy as a bug. So I'm here on a mission from the Daily Planet sent by my loud boss, Perry White, Great Caesar's Ghost, and, you know, if you ever heard of all of that. And what basically I was sent here to do is, no one knows who you guys are, and I have to fix that. The Daily Planet was like, oh, we gotta get an exclusive on the Teen Titans, except not that enthusiastically, because a lot of people don't actually care. Lois said she wasn't interested. Clark was busy with some human interest piece, so they sent me, and this is my first reporting gig, so, first time for everything, right, guys? Yay!
Superboy's clearly a little upset that Lois isn't here. He always welcomes seeing her.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna...
This is my first time on Earth, so we can both be new together.
Oh, yay!
Aw.
If you're gonna conduct a proper interview, I should probably turn down the Fleetwood Mac.
Oh no, I'm balling. Let's keep it going. This is one of those things where like I'm normally a photographer, so like I'm much more working with people, and I'm just able to write things down. I had like this whole thing planned, and it's kind of already like crossed my head, but I just kind of want to know. Because when Lois did this with the Justice League, it was very formal and kind of like press junket-y, and that's not really my style. I don't know if you guys would prefer that, but like, I just kind of want to know what you guys are like, and I'm sure that's what people want to know. It's pretty scary, all these superpowered people and villains popping up lately, that it's hard for people to feel space if there's like a giant tower erected outside their city. So I think it would be nice if people got like a chance to know like why you guys are doing this. I guess I'll make that my first question if anyone wants to help answer.
Because it's cool.
Okay.
Being a superhero is fun. You should try to be a superhero sometime.
Oh,
Although
I'm more than a superhero.
Just be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo. I just got back from an interdimensional multiversal cosmic event. Like you guys are cute, but like don't talk down to me.
Excuse me. What kind of interview is this again?
My first.
I like this girl.
Superboy's gonna sit down on the couch and is like, I can't handle this today.
So Jenny's like,
alright, if you can make him do that, I like you.
Yeah, Jenny's going like round robin, just asking people, but the thing she asks everyone specifically, and which you'll have to do like in turn, going from Starfire to Robin, is what is the Teen Titans here for? What is the point of the Teen Titans? So Starfire, right? Is that your name, or is that your costume name?
Oh, I suppose that is more of my costume name, yes.
Okay, would you like...
You can call me Corey, though.
Oh, are you sure you're allowed to say that? Because people get kind of protective about that.
Oh, I do not know. Should I keep my identity a secret? I'm just gonna like say that to everybody.
I think the other guys have more experience in this than I do.
But you are.
I mean, you're an alien. What does it matter?
I mean, your hair is on fire and your skin's orange. I think you stand out whether or not people know your name.
Do people here not have orange skin?
Not naturally, no.
The president once, but that was weird.
Oof.
Yeah, but that wasn't natural.
Oof, chief.
We don't talk about that.
Well, I suppose we'll just stick with Starfire for now.
Okay, so Starfire and yeah. So what are the Teen Titans for? What are you guys here to do?
Well, so far we are just trying to maybe help a little bit because
we have powers that maybe other people do not.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Nice. Okay, not Superman. I know Superman, so.
Size.
What a. Let's just get it out the way. I'm sorry if I came on strong. Like, he's my best friend, and it's when I saw you with like the S and.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
I don't. What even is your connection to him? Like, cause I asked him, and he said that you're his son, but.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that. Like, he was quite vague about it, which is he's normally quite open, but he said, "Oh, he's my son and he's my responsibility." And then, I don't know, a fire in Mexico happened and he had to leave. He always kind of does that when we get to sensitive topics. He's very deflecting.
There's always fires in Mexico, I bet.
There's always fires in Mexico. So, like, do you want to be called Superman as well? Because like, there's 2 Robins, I think, so that's not uncalled for.
Yeah, that makes sense. But knowing the planet, I guess it makes more sense to differentiate. Knowing your readership, knowing Lewis. So, boy's fine for now.
Okay, and what are you here to do with the Teen Titans?
Like I said, I like being a superhero, and I've never really been part of something like this. I know Superman has the League, so why not have our own little group?
Okay. I didn't catch your name. I'm so sorry, but like, I love your dress. I love the color. You look fantastic. Who are you? And same questions.
You can just call me Raven. I don't want to talk about identity and all that.
Okay, no problem. But like, what is Raven here to do with the Teen Titans?
It was kind of an accident, but it worked out. I mean, we're all different. None of us fit in. We kind of found each other and made this happen, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, cool. And man, Speedy, it's so good to see you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had the biggest crush on Green Arrow for like the longest time. Is like, it's so cool to see. Like, you went off the grid for a little bit there, but like, I'm glad you're back in action. Like, cool to see you. Look great as ever. I guess I don't need to ask you your name unless you've had another name change.
Not yet. Though, now that you mention it, I might be due for one. But yeah.
And you can tell as Jenny is speaking, she's clearly getting uncomfortable levels of gushing about Green Arrow, considering how rocky that relationship with you is.
Yeah.
So she's just like, okay, cool. And last thing, what is Speedy here to do with the Teen Titans? And why aren't, like, is Green Arrow cool with this? Like, are you, like, is he like an internship with like the Justice League or?
No, Green Arrow and I are not working together in this. He's got his own business in Star City, and I'm here. This is where I feel I need to be right now, and I feel like I'm here to help. I'm here to... The people here need our help, and I'm here to step up.
Okay, nice. Good. You like, she like punches you like the shoulder, like, you do it, buddy. Like, cool. She doesn't really get why you need to step up. She thinks you had like a pretty good. Again, she has zero clue about anything to do with your backstory. Like, Speedy just kind of like was a thing with Green Arrow and then just vanished completely, and now he's just popped back up. So people are like, very weird on how to.
Just the way he likes it.
So, Robin, again, this is so weird. Like, I'm so sorry. This is really weird. I was like, you were like on like BuzzFeed Unsolved. Like, I don't know how you're like, I'm talking to a creepypasta right now, is basically my vibe.
Yeah, Batman likes to stay in the shadows, but that's never been my style, hence the bright green, red, and yellow.
I mean, I respect the boots most of all. So
Yeah, they make for very soft landings.
I guess, obviously, you're still Robin. Like, you got the costume, so I don't need to ask for your name, right?
No, Robin's good, as long as Batman's okay with it.
Okay, cool. And why are you here? And from the way everyone is kind of like looking at you, I'm guessing you're the one in charge here, the leader.
Yeah, I mean, what everyone's been trying to say, I think, is the world's a really big, scary, and dangerous place, and Superman handles all the cosmic crap, and Batman's got his war on crime, and the Justice League is always solving some weird time travel nonsensical mystery. We're not about any of that. We have all been doing this for a long time. We all know what it's like to be outcasts, and we're here because we want to help, and we want to be part of the city, and we want to have a community that actually knows us and talks to us, and we don't disappear every 30 seconds because an alien is invading.
Okay, cool. Jenny kind of like looks over to Starfire and Superboy, given the mentions of aliens, and she's like, "Is that in good taste or?"
Keyword invading.
It is correct to call me an alien. I would not say that I'm invading, though, so I'm fine with it.
Okay, cool. I've got like some notes to write, so I'm just gonna like. Do you guys have like a bathroom or anything like I can go in quick and then like leave you guys for like a second?
We've got a rec room right over there.
No.
Thanks. He's great. Like this one you should really just kick out. Honestly, I think. But yeah, thanks, Petey. Great. I'm gonna go do that in the rec room then. So Jenny just like kind of awkwardly just like, she's very excited. She's very like bumbling and kind of, but she's writing down her notes and she's basically writing the article as she walks. So she leaves and you're all just kind of left in the room together.
Do you not like her, Connell?
I felt we were all pretty awkward with this. Was I the only one that got that feeling? I thought we all had that feeling.
She seemed quite delightful, but I am not quite up to date on what was it that you called it, Connell? Sarcasm. So is she being sarcastic?
Sometimes.
I
Anybody else?
I'd say that
thought
she's
she was-
genuinely nice.
Yeah,
I
So
just
you
don't like talking
like
about
her
myself.
personally?
I just prefer Lois, is all I gotta say. She crosses his arms, sits back down. Also not a fan that Superman was here. And she just kind of dropped by, unannounced. Isn't that weird for all of you guys?
That's what everybody
do
does. We're
live-
superheroes.
And we do live in a giant capital letter.
That's true. As long as she makes me look good, I guess that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think that probably could have gone better, and maybe going forward, we should all be on the same page if we're going to advertise this team. But hey, it could have been worse.
Yeah, I just don't like really answering questions about myself.
It's okay, Red. We've all been there.
And that's just one of those things then, like, as they're saying that, Raven, you hear the familiar chuckle of your father in like the back of your head as like Speedy saying, "Oh, I don't like answering questions about myself." You just hear that's it.
That's so much material to work with. I can just take that and just go on a monologue now from that chuckle in the background.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, it's just one of those things, right? Like, they're so petty. Like, I could tell you about that boy. I could tell you about each of them in their past. Oh, the pain that Starfire had to go through in her exile. I know all of these things, like, and yet none of it will compare to you. And it's like in your mindscape, so no one else can like hear you. You're not like talking to yourself right now.
Only in real life do I do that.
Only in real life.
Do we notice Starfire like tense up or anything, or is she like?
Yeah, actually, you do, because as she kind of, whenever Raven talks to Trigon, it's very subtle, but like, imagine like she has like a faint aura, which is normally purple. It always turns black whenever Trigon is communicating with her. Outwardly though, she doesn't show any other expression because she's used to this, but you do, as superheroes, you're used to seeing weird shit, so you do pick up on that, and what you choose to do with that is up to you guys.
Hey. You okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
You just seem tense. You didn't seem very comfortable with the interview either. Maybe something to do with that.
No, it wasn't her. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
And as well, you've all got a move, which is Pierce the Mask as well, if you want to try and roll to try and like force her to speak about it. But at the same time, it seems like a sensitive topic, so it's up to you guys how like information hungry you think your character is.
Super probably backs up a little.
Yeah, no, if she wants to talk, she'll talk.
Thanks,
No, I
guys.
think-
Done me a solid.
Oh, and by the way, because these are probably starting to get cold, is everyone eating their omelets?
Oh yeah.
Fine.
I didn't. I just got here. Like she got. Like
Yeah.
Jenny got offered some. Neither Robin nor I got offered any.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
yeah,
I'm
we've-
so
we've-
sorry.
We kept yours in the oven.
Oh, thanks. I love my protein, my unfertilized protein. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
It is quite delicious, is it not? Like,
It is. It's very good. Although I don't know how we feel about eating right before getting our picture taken. I assume we're getting our picture taken for the planet.
Well,
I really want to look my best. For the
Well,
ladies.
well, we
not.
made breakfast before we found out that Jenny was here. We should really update our security so that we know when people.
land
To be
on our
fair,
roof.
it was
Suddenly arrive.
Superman that left her off. I don't know. When I'm out of security, that helps. Then again, I don't know about the Batcave, and you guys have that. All that
Yeah, I
stuff
call
is
out-
pretty impenetrable.
I call it. Hey, Jenny, how long were you on our roof?
About 20 minutes. Then it did start raining for a little bit and then stopped, but I'm okay.
Yeah, Robin, we really need to update the security.
I'll see if
Yeah,
Batman wants
geez.
to pitch in for that.
Alright, so, Jenny, as people enjoy the omelets, and also because these omelets were so good, like these omelets were like the best omelets, all of you will get a +1 going forward to your next roll. Is these omelets have like given you like,
Nice.
a boost in like everything until your next roll. So all of these next rolls will get boosted to it, and even if it has to go to like another session, just keep that in mind. I'll make a note of that. But as we move back in, okay, yeah. As we move back in with Jenny, her hair's much nicer now. She's kind of sorted out her bow tie, which was kind of a bit disheveled, and she's like a lot calmer now. But she's holding her watch like on her rope down on her arm, and she's like, "Hey, so weird question, but I know I kind of just turned up, but my ride's here, and he's asking if it's okay if he pops in and says hi."
Oh, is that Superman?
Yeah, it's the big guy.
Yeah, Superman can totally come in. He's always welcome.
No.
Starfire's just gonna like
No.
look between the two of them, like unsure of like which to go with.
I really don't think it's prudent, Robin. I don't think.
I mean, he's Superman. He's literally the nicest guy on the planet. We'll be fine.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think I'm
he's
the nicest guy
Superman.
on the planet. I don't know if he can compare, but that's besides the point. I'll be in the garage.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh.
Damn.
So, like Jenny
Well,
said.
we'll tell him you said
Bye,
hi.
Felicia. See you
He doesn't
later.
actually go to the garage. He just like stands behind the door or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Big guy, big blue. You're able to come in. So you hear like a whoom, and
Is he a vampire?
everything's
Did
kind
you
of
ask our
silent.
permission first?
No, he's just a nice person.
Okay. Who asked permission to come in?
We don't
anymore?
need to give Superman more powers.
like Superman has had X-ray vision since his teenage years. He's very aware of walking in on teenagers' rooms accidentally. He needs to make sure it's okay first before he walks in.
By that logic, he could just scan it and know ahead of time.
He doesn't want to see. This is an invasion of privacy. This is why you were trained by Batman and not Superman.
What those teenagers do when they're by themselves in a T-shaped tower.
Exactly.
There you go.
Like you could see what you and Superboy were up to with that very tight hugging. He didn't know what was going on in here. Like he's really nice. But like you see the familiar red cape, you see the familiar boots, and you see the symbol on his chest, which stands for good and everything safe and sound in the world. Opening.
Do
the
we
door.
see the trunks?
Of course you see the trunks. What kind of show do you think I'm running here? He walks in with a smile and says hi. Hi everyone. I'm Superman. It's nice to meet you guys.
Oh,
Hello.
you are also an alien, yes?
Yeah. I'm by judging from your biology, forgive me, it's very hard for me to ignore people's anatomies like that in terms of the spiritual with my senses. You're from Tamaran, right? I believe.
I am, yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. I have never met a Tamarani on Earth before. I've only encountered your people in less, shall I say, pleasant circumstances. So it's a really nice thing to see you on here with everyone. Hi!
I have mostly encountered them in less pleasant circumstances as well.
I actually might, if we can get a moment after, I might want to talk to you about something about that, if that's okay.
That would be lovely.
Okay. Robin! Like he just runs off and he just picks up Robin in a hug.
Soups, it's been too long. How you been, you big Boy Scout?
Ah, you're getting way too big. You're outgrowing your short shorts. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm so glad to see you out here. You look good. I know last time I saw you and Bruce, me and Bruce had another fighting match, and I try not to get into that when children are around. I know it's not fun, so I hope you're okay.
Oh, Bruce has it coming every time anyway.
Okay. But yeah, hey everyone else, like I'm sorry me and Robin go back a little bit. But it's great to see you all. Wow, I never thought I'd see so many young heroes doing this on their own, going out of their way to help people. It's crazy. Like, really, I'm so happy to see each and every one of you doing this. It's such a risk, but it's so inspiring.
Superboy is like leaning against the door, right? And he's like pressed. Like he has super hearing. He's like, and then he leans a little too hard, with his super strength, and the door flops open and he falls on the ground backwards.
And he's just like, oh.
Like into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he flips upwards and is like, "Hey."
And as
What's
he
up?
flips
How's it going?
outwards, part of like the he hasn't noticed this yet, but like part of like the broken stereos from the floor are like on his jacket, like around the back from where he landed. So he doesn't know they're there yet, but like they're suspiciously stuck to his back. And the Superman, who you've seen as this beaming beacon of like just confidence and you feel safe around him, kind of looks awkward for the first time. Now that he sees Connor, and he's just like, "Hi, Superman."
Hi, Soups.
So I heard you were here as well. Great. It's good to see you. I'm sorry if I'm overstepping my bounds here. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. And like he just like keeps looking back to Jenny, and Jenny's like, "What do you want me to do?"
You know, always glad to be in the press. You did us a favor here. I love showing off to the world, so thanks for dropping off like that.
Right. And everyone is here, like is having a good time. Like you're with Superman here. Like you're all. Then there's no problems or anything.
Well,
It means me. We're great, right? They love it here.
I
Cricket
suppose
noises.
we are great. I would really love if you could teach me a little bit about the son of Krypton.
Yeah, okay. Like Superman
because-
is like his eyes are like so thrilled at having an excuse to bail out of this conversation with Connor right now because he is so
Because-
awkward right now.
I have some solar powers, and I tried to sort of supercharge Connell yesterday, and it did not go well. And I kind of
I'm-
look sideways at
I'm
Connell.
gonna,
and, back to
lean
Superman.
on her. I'm like, you really have to tell him about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not have? Never mind. I do not need to know about the son of Krypton. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually, I did, like I mentioned before, I did have something to talk about with Starfire. So, it'd probably be best if you would like it to be somewhere private if it's a matter of the home. But if you want to let everyone else hear, I'm fine with that as well. Whatever you're most comfortable.
Oh,
with.
it's fine. We can leave.
Okay.
Like she's just kind of like oblivious. Like sure.
Yeah, so
Go
Starfire and
outside.
Superman go to like the rec room, and Jenny's just kind of here with the rest of you. And Jenny just kind of like sits next to Raven and is like, "Well, that was awkward."
even Raven has to crack a smile at that. She has to just the palpable tension is
It's just
it's
like
too much.
Just the pop of
Superboy isn't gonna let it bother him too much. He jumps to his feet, claps his hands, and says, "All right, take out your camera. You gotta take some pictures of it."
like right now, like shouldn't we wait for?
Well, I'm still looking good.
Okay, like
We have to.
She feels kind of bad.
You guys don't have to be in it.
About like obviously this is a hard thing for Connell, so she's gonna make the effort to do like a private photo shoot for him, at least until Starfire comes back and get a group shot, just because it's clear he needs this. So she's like, okay, she gets out a camera, she's just like, okay, yeah, show me love, baby, go, oh, yeah,
First page, right?
yeah, wow, cool.
We're gonna be in the front cover. I
yeah,
expect.
pretty much. Speedy, Raven, Robin, you three are left to your own devices while this is happening.
I'm just gonna leave while Connor's enjoying his little photo shoot.
Okay, if that's it, if everyone else is just fine, though Speedy and Raven just be chilling there. Robin's gonna take a little bit to collect himself, I imagine. Alright, so we cut back to Superman and Starfire talking in the rec room. And Superman's got like, because she's so tiny, because she's the youngest one here, Superman's got like down, so like he can look at her like on eye level. Because this is important that he doesn't want to make it feel like he's talking down to her or anything.
Is he like kneeling in front of me?
Yeah, because like
Wait,
he's like
why is Starfire tiny?
well, she's like 60.
Just because I'm short and I'm also the youngest.
No, I just imagine.
But
that
she's really tall though.
That's true, but I imagine that's going to be like a growth spurt thing. That's up to love.
Fine.
Is Starfire tiny or is she tall?
Sure. She's short right now. She'll hit a growth spurt. That happens when she's 17.
Okay, there
It's
we
like
go.
a whole year away.
Okay, so Superman is talking, and it's clear by looking at his eyes that this is also personal to him because he's lost his planet, and it's hard for him to imagine that happening to someone else, especially someone who's as bubbly and just like energetic as Starfire. So he's being very careful with his choice of words here. He's like, so have you been in contact with anyone from Tamaran?
I have not. I've only been here for, what was it, 2 weeks? Is that what
Yeah.
we established?
Mhm.
I think. I've only been here for 2 weeks so far, so I have faith that someone will contact me. I had to leave under not the greatest of circumstances. I'm unsure of my place now.
I understand that a lot. I only got here as a child. I didn't have any memories of my home planet, and it was still really hard trying to find a way to fit in. I can't imagine spending as long as you did on your planet and then coming here. The shock of that. My cousin Kara has said some similar things, so I could find a way to put you in touch with her. I think her experience is a little closer to what yours were, if you'd like to speak to her one day.
Oh, that would be lovely. Connell has been very helpful in teaching me a little bit about Earth.
Okay, well, I'm glad. He's a good kid. I can tell. I feel really bad as I seem to bring out the worst side of him. Are you two close? Is he doing okay?
Oh, he's my best friend.
Oh.
I think he's doing okay. He was fighting a sound monster, or not fighting a not monster, but there was a lot of noise in his room, and I get the sense that he was not particularly happy, but just by you showing up. But I don't know. I don't know if that's because of you or from something else. I don't know.
Well, I think he'll be all right if he's got you kids to look after him. But the main thing I want to talk about with you is the affairs currently going on Tamaran. Me and the Martian Manhunter, John Johns, great guy. We are in charge of the intergalactic affairs of the Justice League. We are the people who are monitoring the state of the universe. And it's really hard for me to say this, but Tamaran has entered into war.
What?
With the planet Thanagar. If you've ever come into contact or ever heard of the heroes Hawkman, Hawkgirl, their species, there's always been tensions between them, but it appears the current ruler of Thanagar and the current ruler of Tamaran have took this chance to try and make the Cold War that's been going on that planet for centuries finally erupt.
Well, my sister always did have an inclination toward violence.
So is it your sister is the current ruling body? Because finding any information on Tamaran right now during a state of war is incredibly hard, even for someone like me.
As far as I know, I was smuggled out by those loyal to me, and I truly don't know what happened to them, and they sent me to Earth. Well, they sent me to a few other places and then to Earth, but no, I don't have much information beyond that. My sister believed that she would be a better ruler and that she deserved the honor, I suppose, and that she would just be better than me. That's all I know.
Okay, that lines up with what information we have managed to gather in. I'm gonna keep an eye out because again, this doesn't just endanger your two planets; this endangers the entire universe. The weapon technology of Thanagar and Tamaran is the likes of which we've rarely ever seen. So I will be able to keep you contact if Jenny. I'm sure she'll be hanging around here a little bit. She has always a way to contact me with her signal watch. I'll do my best, but at the same time, I know feeling like you're trapped between two worlds can be hard. So if you ever don't, if you would rather not know and you'd rather like we handle this as the Justice League, that's fine. But I would say to be aware is the loyalists to you. There has been talk of trying to find you. You are under our protection on Earth, so we will make sure that will not happen. But I think it's best for you to be aware that there are forces currently acting against you, and I'm incredibly sorry to hear that.
Clark, is it alright if I call you that?
You don't know he's called Clark.
I don't? Okay, dang it. Okay, Superman. I may not be currently in control of the planet, but it is my responsibility to take care of it, and as much as it may pain me to be torn between two worlds, I would love to hear updates about what is happening and potentially help if I can.
Okay.
I know I'm young, but
you did a really good moment there with your advancement, so if you go onto your potential, mark that one. His Starfire just became a little more adult and a little more sure of herself. As you say that, Superman smiles, and he sees that fire that he's seen in Lois, that he's seen in Wonder Woman, that he's seen in so many great and powerful women across the universe, and he sees that beginning to start to fire in Corey. So she's on her way there. But before he can say anything further, his ears like shut up, and he hears there's a crisis happening in Metropolis. I'm so sorry to do this, but I have to go. Please give my love to everyone. Tell Connor I'm really sorry again for having to do this. Tell Jenny if it's okay, she can stay here in the guest room. I should be able to come back in a few hours, but I need to go.
oh, all right, I will let them know.
And he just straight
Up and away.
Yeah, fastest speeding bullet. So that's it. That's Superman's gone. Starfire, you are left to your own devices of what to do with this new information.
Okay. I would take a moment to sort of like center myself, and then like if any, if there's like a third person view, right? If there's like a camera, if this is a movie, like watching Starfire, you would see sort of like a worried expression, and she kind of like wrings her hands a little bit, and then she kind of like shakes her head and just like and like puts a smile on her face, and then like walks back into the room, trying to like steel herself and appear to be her normal bubbly self. And she goes, well, Superman had to leave. Jenny, you are more than welcome to stay here for
great.
the next few hours. He said he should be able to come back soon. And everybody's in the room, right?
Robin, I believe,
Robin.
was on his way out. Yeah, or left.
That's right, Robin left. Okay. But yes, he did say goodbye, and he did say goodbye to you as well, Superboy.
Cool. Gruel. Cool and great.
Okay.
Gruel.
I guess I'm just here now. I don't want to get in the way of what you guys do. What do you guys do here?
Nothing.
Oh, cool.
Well, we save lives usually, but right now we're just.
Well,
Chill.
I'm about to go do a workout.
Well, I guess then, before then, just so I can get everyone here before anyone get like sweaty or anything, would you guys want to do the photo for the piece now?
Oh, yes, we should go.
Oh, we
get
need more?
Robin.
Just
Yes.
looks down at my pajamas and goes, maybe
I'll,
I should get dressed first.
You do that. Do you want to?
I'll go run off to find Robin.
Yeah. Okay. So, Raven, Superboy, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna like you see, like she's really trying because she seems like enamored with how cool Raven is, but like Raven's just Raven. So, and also Superboy is kind of like, they've got like a little bit of like, so Jenny's just gonna get out her phone and just sit and wait. So we cut to Speedy, unless you want us to show you getting changed, which could be a scene if you. Oh boy.
I mean, no, that's a Patreon exclusive.
Nice. Okay. But before.
But
Go ahead.
But yeah, like I'll get changed, and again, if Jenny knows me as like Speedy working with Green Arrow, the new costume might be a little shocking because it's not the red and yellow Robin Hood. It's a little bit more professional.
Okay. But before, as Starfire then is running, we cut to where Dick is, and his phone buzzes as he gets a text message, and obviously all of his things are encrypted and have code names, but the code name of this person, I have to preface this just because by saying this it would mean something has happened. This is just what her username is. It doesn't mean anything yet, but it might eventually mean something. He gets a message from Oracle, which says, "Saw you on news."
Oh boy. Okay, so I text her back and say, "What'd you see?"
You being carried bridal style by some alien model? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
All right, can I just call her because the texting back and forth?
If you want.
All right, so I'm just gonna call Oracle up.
Okay, so she answers and she's like, "So, you just leave Gotham without telling anyone, and I see you on the news, and that, like, hello?"
That's not totally fair. I told Alfred.
Oh, cool, you told your butler. Great, thanks.
You know Alfred's more of a dad than Bruce is.
Well, yeah, but I thought you were more of a guy than, like, you could have told me. Like, I'm cool, right?
I honestly was not sure what I was doing. I showed up over here and Speedy was going through some stuff, and now all of these people are just weird and lost, and Bruce wants me to spy on somebody, so I just didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, I mean, it's fine. It's cool. Like, I don't want to go crazy. Like, we're not even dating anymore. Like, it's not a thing. Like, it's cool. I get it. But, like, just keep me in the loop, please. I feel really, Bruce isn't letting me hang out anymore. This Jason kid's kind of like a bit much, and I just feel kind of lonely now that you're gone.
So to be fair, not dating anymore was your idea, and you are always welcome to come over here with me.
Don't do this. Please don't do this, okay? Like,
You brought it up. You're the one who called Starfire a model. I didn't say anything.
You know how that looks. I'm not coming with anything. You know how that looks.
No, I don't know how that looks. You tell me.
Okay. You know, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew I shouldn't have done anything. You always get like this. You're always just perfect Gracer. Like, I can't... It always makes me feel so bad because you're you. And, like, just shout at me for once, please? Like, it's not really fair when you're so... Again, okay, I've gotta go. My dad's calling me. We'll talk maybe. And she just like, boop.
Well, guess I'm not so perfect.
Oh, Robin, I found you. I'm not laughing. That's Lauren laughing. That's Starfire. Oh, they need us all to take a photograph together. They being Jenny. Superman left as well. Were you on the phone?
No. We can go take the photograph though. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So you arrive in the room. And Jenny's got like her professional setup now, like, which is kind of annoyed Superboy because he thought he was getting her professional setup early, but it was just like her like regular camera style. So she's all ready, and she's like, okay, hey, Robin, awesome, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna, yeah, just have that ready for the thing. So I don't know, like, strike a pose, girl, or whatever. Just like you do, guys, what you think you want to do. It doesn't have to be that serious. I like the vibe I've been getting from you guys. It's very calm. It's very chill. So yeah. Okay. So this is fun. From Robin to Starfire. So we'll start with Robin first. What is your pose? What is your? How do you strike a pose? Describe
it. So Dick's got his classic acrobat look. He's got a batarang in one hand. He's got one leg out, one knee up, and he's like holding his cape over Batman style.
That's so good.
Speedy.
He's probably, you know, he's probably going to be a little bit more relaxed, just kind of standing there, like twirling one of the trick arrows. Not going to go the full like archer ready to fire thing. It's just going to be more it's going to be that image of him leaning against the wall, holding up the arrow, minus the trucker hat.
Raven.
Okay. Raven she levitates a little bit, not too high, just a little bit. Throws the hood up so you can't see her face. You know, got the emo hood going on. Arms crossed. You know, looking all chill and goth. You know.
Since Superboy can't fly, he puts his hands on his what's it called? On his belt. He makes sure that you can see his gloves, you can see his jacket well, you can see the shirt well, and as Jenny takes the picture, he jumps, so it looks like he's flying. Because he can't
fly. What a poser! My
God. Starfire, she's gonna put her hands on her hips, looking very like classic, like Superman almost, like put her feet kind of apart and just have like the biggest grin, like this is not a visual medium, but you guys saw what my grin looked like, and that's what it looks like.
Okay, so Jenny says, "Say Titans!" Beep. And then just Titans. Thank you. So the photo is taken, and jubilation is had. And she's packing up her photography equipment and just like excited to just hang. Out of her bag falls a flyer for another thing that she was interested with, and she's about to take it away, so you may have noticed that if you want to comment. What was that or something?
Yeah, what is it? I don't want to ask her, I just want to look.
Okay. Does anyone actually
super speed?
Oh yeah, super speed. All right,
super speed.
Roll to use that. Roll to use unleash your powers.
Okay. Dang it. Let me check. It's freak, right?
Yeah.
I don't make it. I got a 2. I don't make it.
Okay, so you like super speed, but then like trip, like face plant through Jenny's bag. You break her camera as it flies through the thing, and she's just kind of like, and out of it, the flyer lands on your face. And it is coming to Jump City, the mistress of horror and mistress of magic, Zatanna, one night only. And she's just like, my
Zatanna?
My camera? Okay, Mr. Superman, do you have any money to pay for this?
Zatanna. We gotta go to this.
No, hold on a second. Let's dial it back.
Is it a magic show?
Magic. Yeah. Camera. Robin, you got the funds, right?
Jenny, I'll make sure we take care of this. Don't worry.
Okay.
Raven, do you mind if I put off the thing that you asked me to? I'll see if I can fix the camera.
Oh,
I gotta talk about that anyway.
Speedy.
Okay.
You are Bay. I am all for the speedy hype train right now. This is amazing. Thank you. But yeah, okay. So
If I can make a functioning trick arrow, I think I can fix a camera.
Well, but it's my camera. But I had this for a while now. It was
Yes.
the flyer to see Zatanna. She's like, I need to be her. She is just so cool. Everything about this made me want to come, and she's doing a show in Jump City in the old abandoned theater uptown. It's in like a couple of days if you guys would want to go.
I've heard about her from a friend.
I've heard rumblings of her name. Yeah.
She seems good.
I'd love to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I met her once. Once is enough.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Whoa, you met a magician? I wish I knew magicians.
She's not my biggest fan.
Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds great. Robin, are you cool with this?
Yeah. Zatanna and I go way back.
Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, okay then. It's a date. What could go wrong? And then we cut and zoom on the flyer. And that is the end of this session.
That was so good. I
So
loved
much
it.
fun.
Jenny's such a good character.
I love Jenny.
Oh yeah, she was fun. I like that a lot.
Oh man, seeing Superman though. Oh, that was good. That was good.
I'm interested. I'm interested for what's happening next. Like Zatanna, interesting.
I can't believe you picked Zatanna when she's the one that pretty much blacklisted Raven. What a bitch.
for exactly those reasons, because of drama.
I mean, have you seen her taste in men?
Zatanna. Wow.
Oh, I love Zatanna. She's the best.
I love Zatanna
She's really
too.
cool.
She's great.
Superboy's gonna fall head over heels, obviously. Or I'm gonna try her. Yeah. As predictably, by the way, people are mad that you killed Beast Boy in the
of
comments.
course.
That's fantastic. I'm so glad people are pissed.
That's hype.
I am too.
Well, if we get more players in, maybe we can have an arc where he returns. But who knows?
So we can kill him.
People
again,
always
right?
come back in
We have
comics.
one coming soon, so hopefully.
Yeah, we can kill him again.
Oh my god. Man, I wish we could go longer. That was so good.
Yeah, but this was just. a
I'm
taste.
excited
This
for the
was-
next
This
one.
was just a great one to let you guys.
Yeah, I
kinda,
know.
chill for a bit, get into your characters, and talk between each other more, and learn more
Yeah.
about some threads that are being built. But like, we had the action one last time, and this was you getting to use some of your more social roles and just genuine like feeling with the characters and the relationships and back and forth. And as we move past this, think of this as another kind of like introduction one. Now we'll be kind of starting the campaign proper, where things will be a mix of the two, which is, again, it's going to be so exciting. I've got so many cool ideas to show you guys, but I'm glad you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
And for people listening, be sure to check out when we do that, because it will be a stream. We will be doing a Halloween stream for the Zatanna Theatre of Horrors. So be sure to come and check that one out. And as always, have fun, geeks.
Bye.
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 Bye.